Welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Luann Fortune with Saybrook University in the College of Integrative Medicine and Health Sciences, and I am here to welcome you today and lead you through mindful moments. I am in my studio right now, or the studio that I'm working in, because I'm also a licensed massage therapist. I'm board certified, and I've done this body work for over 30 years. In fact, it is how I entered into the practices that I'm going to share with you today. So my entry into mind body practices comes through the portal of the body. And some of the practices that I'm going to lead us through today are ones that I've done with my clients at the table, or before they got on the table, or after they got off the table, or I did with myself in preparation to do the work or to process the work. And so you know where I'm going to be taking you. This is a different kind of mindfulness session because I think it will be more than sitting in one place, but it will involve paying attention to your body and being hopefully completely aware. So I would first of all invite you to notice the space that you are in at this time and perhaps close the door or turn off your phone ringer or set aside any physical distractions that you can and prepare to enter into your own space of mindfulness. The 5 sessions I'm going to do with us today are 5 mini practices, and they are modified, as I say, from practices I would use with clients, and they all involve things that you can do on your own. We'll start with butterfly breathing, and then we're going to do a little foot stomping. Then I'm going to lead us through some figure eights with energy beams, and then a kundalini practice that some of you might be familiar with already called Sa, Ha, Na, Ma. And I think we've also had sessions on just that here at Mindful Moments. And then we'll do a closing chant. So let us get started. Begin by taking a breath in, and we're going to move into butterfly breathing first. I'm going to take down the slide for just a moment, and I'm going to let myself lead us through where we're going with this. So focus on your breath first, whatever is comfortable for you. Breathing in, breathing out. In the next couple breath cycles, allow yourself to focus on your breathing. And you can keep your eyes open for this. Or if you're comfortable, you can let them go closed. You can do it standing up. You can do it sitting down. Breathing in and breathing out. With your next breath in, I'd like you to imagine that your arms and your scapula and your shoulder girdle are your wings. And as you take a deep breath or a generous breath or a mindful breath in, allow your wings to open up. Breathing in comfortably. And when you're ready to exhale, allow your wings to come closed, ever so gently. Breathing in with your wings open. And exhaling with your wings closing. And if you're comfortable, letting your eyes go closed and focusing on your wings while you're breathing in, ever so gently, and while you're breathing out. And if your mind's eye takes you there, you might imagine that you are a butterfly. And in your mind's eye, see yourself soaring or living, or just flitting from one flower to the next. As you breathe in and as you breathe out. And now you might allow yourself and your butterfly wings to let them rest for a moment. And you might have noticed that somewhere along the line you picked up some sap on your little butterfly legs. So, in this next movement, I invite you to do some stomping to get that butterfly sap off of your butterfly legs. And as you stomp, give yourself a chance to yell out, to breathe out, to shout out, oh, oh. I think I've got the sap off of my butterfly legs right now. So I'm going to just let myself settle into that for just a moment and see what it feels like. What does that feel like in your body to have let go of that sap you were carrying around on your little butterfly legs? Opening up your butterfly wings once again. And let's see where we can take our butterfly wings now. Bringing your wings together, or your hands, if you're a person. And in this space, see if you can bring those hands together, breathing in and out as you bring your hands in and out. And notice if you feel anything between your hands. And as you bring them out, notice if you can move them back and forth and still continue to feel that energetic peace. And in your mind's eye, you might imagine that you have beams coming down out through the middle of your hands, connecting one hand to the other, bringing them in closely, bringing them out. And you might start to play with that a little. And as you start to play with that a little, see if you can turn the orb, the beam that you're connecting, that connects your hands. And you might even find that as you're moving them in and out, you can turn them into a figure eight. So I am moving mine in and out. And you can do this sitting down or standing up. Or if you feel like it, you can start to move around with it. Breathing in, breathing out. And notice if you can continue to feel that connection between your hands, that beam of energy between your hands. And as you move your hands and your energy around, see if your body goes with it. And what do you notice about your body? And we'll take one more round. And then see if you can bring your hands to stillness. Breathing in, breathing out. The next exercise I'd like you to do, I'd like to guide us through together, is called Sa Ta Na Ma. And if you've done any yoga, or it's from the Kundalini tradition, this simple exercise can be repeated and can be repeated for as long as you like. We're just going to do it for a couple minutes. It helps us shed the old you, becoming the one you're meant to be, tapping into the energy of the sun, moon, earth, and the infinite spirit. So with your hands now in stillness, I invite you to bring your thumb to your forefinger, to your index finger, and we're going to trace back your thumb to each one of your fingers on both hands. And you can do this with your hands in the air or resting in your lap. And you can say out loud as you move through your fingers, sa, ta, na, ma, and do it again. And you'll be going with your index finger first. Sa, next finger, ta, next finger, na, next finger, ma. And at your own pace, out loud, at the voice that you feel is right for you, continue on sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, and change your voice too to a whisper. Sa, ta, na, ma, or you can shout it out. Sa, ta, na, ma, for the next minute at your own pace. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. And take a couple more cycles at your own pace, at your own voice. And then with the moment of stillness, breathing in, breathing out, and allow yourself to notice, how do you feel in your body right now? We're going to finish up with one more practice. And this is a vibrational practice, and you can go as loud or as soft as you like, and it accompanies your breathing. In regular practice, you could continue to choose one of these and repeat it on and on. You could rotate between them, and each one of these sounds has a different meaning. But right now, we're going to focus on what happens in your body. So begin with a generous breath in, and on your exhale, sound out ah. Breathing in, sounding out ah. Breath in, breath in. And then take again a generous inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to sound om. Breathe in and out. Om. Take a breath on your own. And out. Another generous breath in And on the exhale, we're going to sound out on. This is the sound for the vocal cords. Breathing in, sounding out. The breath on your own. And one more sound. So if you breathe in generously, when you breathe out, you'll make the sound of moo. Breathe in. And moo. Now take a breath or two on your own and notice how that feels in your body. Notice if there's any vibrating still going on. Notice if there's a practice you'd like to come back to, because I will be asking you to come back in a moment of re-entry. And as your eyes begin to open or focus, you might acknowledge that you and the people gathered here in the shared space are in a meditative state. You might choose not to speak for now, or if you speak, to speak from your own experience, and not in ways that would take others out of their own experience. Consider bringing the sense of presence to your breath, and that would be a free practice. Thank you for joining me. I'm Luann Fortune, and Mindful Moments will be back on Friday for one more time before we take a break. Thank you.